Hey everyone, this is Tim from YourSixGaming. Today in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get the best graphics settings and to make your colors more vibrant and pop out more when you're on your PlayStation 4, PS5, or even your Xbox in Call of Duty Warzone. So let's go ahead and jump in the video right now. So you can instantly make your game clear when you're playing on your console by switching some simple settings around. Now let's jump into it by pressing options and then going down to options here and going over to graphics. Now let's scroll on down under here. Now just in general, I like to go to camera movement and just put that to least 50% so I don't have a lot of shaking on my screen impacting my aim. Then for world motion blur and weapon motion blur, I would suggest going ahead and just turning these off so you don't get any blur on your screen when you're turning around, so you can instantly pick up on where the enemy is and then shoot them. Then for film grain, completely turn this off. It just adds a grain effect to your screen, making it a little bit less clear. Then for HDR brightness, I typically lower this value. If you turn it up too high, it's going to look a lot more grayed out and washed out on your screen. But go to HDR calibration right here and make sure you go ahead and set this up properly. Now it says barely visible. You want to go ahead and barely see the MW in the middle box. So for me, right about here is good. And then go on to the second picture and adjust this accordingly too. I can barely see MW in the number 2 box. So that's set up. Then if you have this option, I would suggest turning on high quality on-demand texture streaming and put this to unlimited bandwidth usage. This will download textures to your hard drive from the internet as you play the game, providing you more color detail on surfaces. Then back under options, if we go over to interface and scroll on down under here and then go to colorblind type. So for me personally, I really like the colorblind Deuteranopia. I think this is the best for me. I can see 1, 2, and 3 very vibrantly in those circles, and they pop out for me. Just when you go down to the colorblind target right here, make sure you have it set to world or both, so it actually is applied to your in-game screen and not just the menus. So you can go through each of these and just see which one pops out more for you. For me, however, the first two seem to be a little bit better, where I can pick up the colors a lot more effectively. Now, if you're on the PlayStation or the Xbox, a cool thing that we can do is go to settings and then go to accessibilities, go to display and go to color correction right here. And we can enable color filters across the entire system and its menus. So we can go back to the different color filters where we have the Protanopia, Deuteranopia, and Tritranopia. And you can see if it's red/green color deficiency or green/red or blue/yellow. For me, I am red/green deficient. So I typically like the first two on, and it makes it easier to see all the different shades in the upper right and upper left. I can individually tell which box is which based off the color. Before, I couldn't do that without this filter on. So this really improves my color when I'm playing Warzone, just enabling this filter. So check out the different color filters, and you can also do the intensity for these right here if you don't want it all the way up. Another thing that you can do when you're in the menus is scrolling down to screen and video, and then going to video output and go to adjust HDR. And make sure you have HDR turned on, high dynamic range, which is going to give you more accurate, more vibrant colors. And go through this menu and adjust it accordingly. So press up on the D-pad or down on the D-pad until you can see this little sun in the box. And then go to the next screen and do the same thing. Now, if you are on the Xbox, what you'll want to do is go to settings, go to general, and then go over to TV and videos. Then go to video fidelity and overscan and adjust the color depth to 36 bits per pixel. And this should give you more color on your screen. So hopefully this video did indeed help you out. If it did, go and leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more tech out videos coming up next on YourSixGaming.